Queen of Coins, ready to settle, feeling secure, looking for a place to move in, looking for a place to buy. The Queen of Pentacles cares and nurture through material, earthy support. That's you right now. Money matters, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? I am Sal. If you're new to this channel and you don't know me, okay, but if you know me, you know me. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, before we start, I just want to introduce to you guys, of course, our wonderful store, E3 Love Store. It is the #1 growing metaphysical magical store, and right now our feature is actually our numerology boxes for this upcoming full moon in Cancer. If you do not know, I follow sidereal astrology, but with tarot, you can watch it Western or sidereal. It doesn't matter because tarot is not astrology. Astrology is astrology because astrology does not try to be a tarot. Okay, so you understand me. So, but when I talk about astrology, the full moon on November 5 is happening in your fifth house. Fifth house, sorry. In February 5. That's the 5th of February. It's happening in your second house. Okay, remember I do sidereal. So let's begin here with your tarot. I will do some of my own personal recommendations on which box for you to get. And if that annoys you, you can just go somewhere else because I love working crystals and I like what I do. Okay, nothing's changing here. Okay, nothing anytime soon. Okay, so I would recommend crystals. Well, I create the box. I make the box. And then you guys can pick which one. For the Aries and the Aries, I recommended the box number 2, ERL2. And then for the Taurus, I recommended, because I'm doing this on the full moon, the number 3, and then they can get the number 2 also. But these are different boxes. Let's see. For my Gemini. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay. She's confident. She's sensual. You know, she's the life of the party. Okay. She's a person who understands her self-worth. She does get a lot of offer. She does, she is a person who slays. So that can be you. The Queen of Wands is aware of her, like herself. She's really she doesn't make an effort, but everyone looks at her, the Queen of Wands like, dang, you got game. Mm-hmm. This is you. I feel like this is your energy. You're well put together. You're confident, secure, and normally like she gets what she wants. Yeah. She gets invited to a lot of places, a lot of things, like going to parties normally, social events. Okay, that's who she is. And you have the King of Wands. Hello. Okay. You guys saw. I would recommend box number 2 right away. ERL2. But let's see. Okay, let's see. I'll talk about it more. You got a Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Well, definitely this is your other half, your counterpart. If you're connecting with Divine Feminine and Masculine, this is this card. This is showing that you are in your situation right now. From what I'm seeing is that you finally found the one that makes you feel good about yourself. You guys have a lot of similarities. You guys do, you guys are left shoe, right shoe. I haven't used that word in a long time. Okay, that's interesting. For the deck to show up here. So definitely a person, from what I'm feeling here, that you're meant to be with. Mm-hmm. What's the King of Wands? Okay, let's see. And I said, it's like, I'm not sure yet if I recommend box number 2, ERL2. Because that one is patience, healing. I write down in my notes here. Because when I make the box, so patience, healing, consistency, partnership, and stability, reconciliation, longevity, peace, and harmony. I feel like yes, definitely much needed. Much needed. Card of separation. Because I say I'm not gonna recommend number 2, not unless you guys are in separation, but clearly it is. Whoever your divine counterpart is. Hurtful words. Mars is not yet in Gemini, sidereal. It's still in Taurus. And this is a risky part when Mars moves later on, Feb. Because Mars is not comfortable with Mercury. Mercury thinks. Gemini thinks. Mars doesn't. Mars is action. There's no time to think. So that's why people who has this combination is torn between, I want to do it now, but let me think. I want to do it now, and then kind of like makes mistake with regards to their speech also. So what happened here is like the two of you have miscommunication. I don't sense third party. I don't think so. But this is you and your person. From what I'm seeing, it's like there were difficulties between the two of you about a certain subject. Didn't agree. Bam. Okay. But it's already brewing right now because you don't wait for the planet to go in, because what you do now is already what's happening in the future. Your present dictates your future, which means that you and your person are going through something. And if this is consistent, it will lead to separation. 3 of Swords. Now, what are you doing right now as a Queen of Wands, the King of Wands? I feel like the two of you are confident, strong, driven, motivated. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't see the two of you are being as team player. And that's why Geminis are the masculine and the feminine. They're not the twins. It's never the twins. It is the masculine and the feminine. That's why it's very sensual. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is very sensual. You are the 8th house from the 8th house. Scorpio, bavat bavam we call it. 8th from the 8th house. 8th house is sexuality. Then you add 8th again, you count from Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces, Gemini. Again, very sensual. Zodiac. Natural 3rd house also. SEX, desires, comes from there also. Because it's the birth of our desire. So you and your person have this connection. Okay? But something happened in the middle. 9 of Wands. I feel like that's what happened that is consistent. It can be like pure passion and lust. Doesn't last long. Lust does not last. Okay, and then you have the 9 of Wands here. It's showing now your person is on the defense after the separation, feeling wounded and betrayed. Okay. They have stopped talking to you. Knight of Pentacles can be a Taurus. Mars right now is in your 7th house, ruler of your 6th. So you and your person became enemies. From lovers to fighters. So argument, fights now has happened between the two of you. Relationship normally in the first year is going to be fine. If you can get to the first year, it's fine. Venus is there. A lot of pleasure. Once Venus is out and it's not just love anymore, responsibilities, that's where I feel like the two of you right now are looking at it. Like SHIT hits the fan, things become real. You guys don't just connect, intimately. Now there has to be future plans. The two of you have a different idea of where the relationship should be. Differences there. There's big differences. Now the two of you have taken a step back. Knight of Coins has put a stall into this. The Hierophant. Which is stars again. So it was supposed to progress to something long-term, which is the Hierophant. Marriage, partnership, and relationship, right? But Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, like someone says here, no. Like you guys could, be having like good connection, but when, again, things are becoming serious, Hierophant is the I do. One person says, I don't. Let's just keep it where it is. King and Queen of Wands. Then created the separation. Three of Wands, which is a card of wondering if the two of you will come back to the Four of Wands. So definitely a box number 2. Okay? I don't sense conflict. The box number 5. Number 5 would be the box for that. Okay, so the Three of Wands here is optimistic, waiting for the Sun. So positive energy is what you're trying to bring in. So which means reconciliation. So definitely box number 2. Okay. All right. Now, the way I work here, guys, is very different. I have my own system of getting your question. I call this grand reveal. You don't know me at all. I will be channeling your energy. Hopefully, it's you that I connect with, and I'll answer I'll ask questions with the tarot. The tarot picks up energy. So as long as you're there, it's gonna pick up. I'll show you the cards. It's just my notes. Let me just close this first. Okay. Let's ask the Queen of Wands over here, which is a card of... Let me see. Is there real love then here? I want to know from whoever is out there, because you want to know their true intentions and feelings towards you. Okay. That's that. Then you have the King of Wands, sorry. Now, this is the masculine energy, which, from what I'm seeing is, because it's looking at the Three of Swords, there could have been a third party. Okay? There were other people involved in this connection. This is this one. And here, with the Three of Swords, you got shocked because the two of you had good chemistry. So it was very shocking that the two of you have separated. 3 and 3 here. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. So from what I'm seeing here, someone said something. Someone kept something from someone. So let's see the secrets revealed here. What was kept from you? Because this is the deal breaker. Everything was fine until this happened. We all have a deal breaker in relationship. That happened. 9 of Wands here. Whoever's defensive, will their guard be down at some point? So I'm seeing. Why they stopped talking to you? They haven't responded. They wanted some time. They wanted some break. Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. They needed their space. Okay. Why, and will that ever resume? Hierophant. Is there a future in this relationship? Will the two of you, because the King and Queen of Wands, that's a forever right there. Are you guys meant to be together? Three of Wands. The good news that is supposed to come towards you. I feel like people are wanting. I want to know what's the good news here. Is there something positive? The Three of Wands is expecting to be in the Four of Wands, which means back together. Let's see if that's going to manifest. Okay. This is the grand reveal. I answer all your questions. Okay. The reason why I gave the number 2 is here I show, you see, got patience, healing, consistency. When I make that kit, which is here, okay, which is here, for the numerology boxes, okay, when I make this, I'll make that specifically for that purpose. Okay, now let me go and answer your, where we know, oracle. So the extended reading, I'll show more. Okay, but I'm gonna do first your oracle for the Geminis. Here we go. New life. New life with them. New life without them. Let's find out. Link in the description box below for the extended reading.